The moment Lin Moyu sat down inside the formation, a powerful light erupted from within him and began spreading across the entire region. The radiance was so intense that it became visible everywhere, even from Zagging Academy and Nanhang City. A blazing pillar of light shot straight into the sky, and the entire area where the formation had been activated was now shining brilliantly. At the center of the formation where Lin was seated, numerous smaller formation nodes had already formed. Each of them was emitting light as well. Standing in front of it, Bai stared at the formation and said, "Every single point of light represents a fragrant soul beast. The number here, I'm afraid it has already exceeded 2 million. Inside the formation, Lin Moyu's eyes were glowing. Then he activated Annihilation Soul Beast. The moment it was activated, the light surged toward every person whose body carried a souling insect. Wherever the insect existed, the radiance descended and began capturing them. It happened to countless people at the same time. The soul-eating insects attached to their bodies were seized by the powerful light, and their soul power was absorbed. All of that energy flowed directly back to Lin. As a result, he instantly gained an overwhelming amount of experience points, over 20 million in total. With every bit of experience and every strand of soul power growing within him, he could clearly feel his own soul expanding. Feeling the change, he thought, I can feel it. My soul is continuously growing stronger. Almost immediately, his level increased. Watching his level rise, he realized, so this is the true essence of leveling up. The essence of leveling up is the strengthening of the soul. At this moment, Lin was surrounded by violent lightning. Outside the formation, his two teachers, Bai and Mang, stood guard. The two exchanged words. As expected, this is a tremendous opportunity. That kid Lin's aura is skyrocketing at a terrifying speed. Mang's expression turned serious as he added, even we are benefiting from him. We've absorbed some of the overflowing soul energy. Beside him, B's face also grew solemn. Be careful. With such a massive commotion, the Dragon Clan and the Abyss will definitely not allow this continue. Inside the formation, Lin's level continued to rise without pause. Powerful bolts of lightning kept crashing down on him. Waves of smaller lightning currents spread outward from his body, reaching every location where sleeing insects existed, granting him experience and pushing his level higher and higher. However, at that very moment, a space-time rift suddenly formed. A small teleportation gate began to appear. The instant they saw it, both and Mang were shocked. The portal gradually expanded, dark energy swirling within it as purple lightning flashed violently inside. Seeing this, Bai immediately stepped into a fighting stance, fury blazing in his eyes. They're here, I knew it. Those bastards would never just sit back and watch Lin Moyu absorb soul power. Then Fun Changjin, a god-level powerhouse of the Fun family, also teleported into the scene. Looking at the wild king beast before him, he said anxiously, "We must stop them. We cannot allow the king of desolate beasts to enter the human world." After that, the story shifts to the dragon world. There, the Dragon Emperor forcefully opens a space-time tunnel and coldly says, "You foolish human idiots. Why would I need to act personally? I only need to connect the land of desolate void to your human world. From here on, it's time for me to sit back and watch the show." He releases an overwhelming surge of energy and forcibly tears the portal open. The backlash is immediate and brutal. The impact strikes him hard, causing a violent shock through his body. Blood spills from his mouth, but he steadies himself and says, forcibly connecting a space-time passage. As expected, I've suffered the punishment of the laws. But if it means destroying the human race, it's worth it. The story then shifts back to the human world. The space-time tunnel is still opening. Seeing this, B shouts urgently, "No, we must destroy the space-time passage." He turns to Mang and asks, "Old Mang, if you use your full strength, can you do it?" At this moment, Mang is already using all his power to prevent the tunnel from fully opening. He is pouring everything into the Shanxia Tower. His condition is deteriorating. Sweat drips from his forehead and he is clearly exhausted. Even so, he says that he is trying his absolute best. Inside the formation, Lin Moyu witnesses all of this and says, "My teachers are fighting in blood for me, for the human race. I must complete my transformation as soon as possible. The story then shifts to the Abyss world. There, the Demon Emperor watches everything unfold with a faint smile and says, "It seems the Dragon Emperor can no longer hold back. Well, then it's time for me to move." The scene returns to Lin's location. Mang and Bai are doing everything they can to stop the portal in front of them. However, at that very moment, another portal opens elsewhere. Seeing it, both of them are shocked. It is the Demon Emperor. As the portal opens, a massive hand belonging to the Demon Emperor stretches out from within. The moment it emerges, it moves directly toward Lin Moyu. Just then, a voice echoes in Lin's ears, telling him to look behind him. Lin turns around with a serious expression and immediately summons his Skeleton King. The Skeleton King manifests directly in the sky. At the same instant, Lin activates the strong soldier ability, flooding the Skeleton King with even greater energy. The Skeleton King spreads its wings and flies upward into the sky. Seeing Lin's summon, Bai is utterly shocked and says, "What is that? Such a terrifying summon, it even carries a god-level aura. When did that kid Lin awaken such a skill?" Meanwhile, the Skeleton King advances forward and activates its god-slaying skill. At the same time, it prepares to unleash Element Explosion. The moment both attacks are ready, they are released toward the Demon Emperor. Seeing this, Lin immediately commands the Skeleton King to activate Absolute Defense. The Skeleton King instantly activates Absolute Defense, and the Demon Emperor's hand crashes directly into the barrier as it tries to seize him. The moment the hand collides with the defense, the barrier shatters on the spot. The Demon Emperor grabs the Skeleton King and squeezes violently, crushing it. Watching this happen, Lin Moyu is overwhelmed with shock and panic.